You said, Ethan?
Good to go, sir.
Solar wind should be steady. Good hunt, Captain.
Thanks, AT.
Hello and welcome to GamesRadar and to our Call of Duty Infinity Warfare Jackal Assault PlayStation VR hands-on. My name is James and I'm here with Ben Tyler, who's done exactly that.
Hello.
That's maybe the longest title in the world.
Yeah, you needed a breather there.
I did need a little bit.
Little comma.
So this is the VR experience that comes with every copy of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
On PlayStation 4.
On PlayStation 4.
For free.
For free, and you've played it.
Yes.
So what exactly is it?
So if you've seen the likes of Eve Valkyrie or the Star Wars Battlefront X-Wing VR mission, it is very similar to that. You are placed in the seat of the Jackal, which is your dogfighting ship from the main story, and you go out into space. And obviously, it starts off nice and slow. You're just doing a bit of reconnaissance, and then things go wildly off course.
Right, now the footage we're seeing on screen is from the main game, not from the VR experience. We need to make that clear.
Yep.
There might be some differences when it comes to the VR mission. So, what's it like in comparison to like Eve Valkyrie and stuff? Does it measure up?
It's very similar in terms of you're using your head to paint targets, so you're looking around. It actually feels quite nice when you're using the left stick for thrusters and the right stick to sort of steer your ship through space, and then R2 to fire. So it doesn't perhaps match Eve Valkyrie. Obviously that's a fully developed game in and of its own right, where this is just more of a sort of 10-15 minute arcadey mission for you to do.
Now this was never meant to be like a release. It was made for Call of Duty XP.
Yep, originally it was going to be a sort of thing that people played at XP and only at XP, but clearly they've changed their mind. Although you won't have a man dressed up in a army suit ready to take you through the game in your living room.
Oh, okay, unless someone else wants to do that at home, I guess.
I mean, nothing's stopping you from cosplaying.
No, alright then. So in terms of the actual gameplay, you go around shooting ships and things.
Yep.
Is there an end goal? Can you win?
There is. You are judged on how many ships you destroy in a set amount of time. The ships are the SDF, who are the main villains in Infinite Warfare single player. They're flying around in scouters, so you can actually. Your aim is to take as many of them down as possible before something happens.
Right. So there's no story to it. It's just like a wave based.
Yeah, there's. There are hints from what happens in the main game, but it feels more like this is very much a separate thing. There's no way you can. From what I played, it looks like it all finishes it in the same way without spoiling that.
So this is one of the many VR games that you've played already. How does that rate on your VR want list?
It's certainly not as immediately as exciting as something like Batman Arkham VR, because it's very similar to what I've played of Star Wars and of Eve Valkyrie. But having said that, it's a Call of Duty experience that you could never have in the main game. Although we're dogfighting in this one, actually being in that universe, looking around with your head, and they do a really, considering that Call of Duty's bread and butter is that sort of fast arcadey on the ground shooting, they've done a really good job of making this a sort of a concentrated blast of space dogfighting action. It's something that's becoming pretty much its own genre in VR, but they do a decent job of it.
Okay, well that's our quick hands-on with Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Jackal Assault. You can read more about this and other VR experiences in the next issue of Official PlayStation Magazine.
That goes on sale on the 27th of September.
So that's Jackal Assault. For more gaming news, reviews, previews and features, keep it here on GamesRadar Plus.
Tiger scars are clear!
Copy clear. Engaging weapons loose.